Hi guys and welcome to the State of Crypto, one-stop source for all crypto-related news. I'm your host Martin and this is episode 139, Technical Analysis Edition. Now if you remember, I am going camping with my family in a couple of minutes now. And I wanted to jump in and do a quick analysis today of the market. That's it. We're not going to cover any news tonight. Yeah, I wish I could go more in detail, but I got caught up with some stuff getting ready. And basically, I said I was going to jump in at 2 p.m. Eastern. Like I said, stuff got a little bit crazy, and basically, I just had time to jump in right now. So, we're only going to cover the technicals. Like I said, again, thank you for being here. And yeah. What else? Yeah, if you're catching this stream live, welcome. And if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. We really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to keep up to date with the latest crypto-related news, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you want to keep on chatting with us once the stream is done, you can join us on the Discord or on Twitter. The links to Discord is in the description, and the link to Twitter pops up on the stream. So let's jump on to that other screen that you guys are already familiar with. And yeah, there we go, man. And that's our Twitter there popping up. Awesome. So let's get on with the market, right? What is happening with the market today? Gaining market cap, money flowing into the cryptosphere from an opening of 187.00 billion to 189.25 billion dollars, a 0.91% move to the upside, a 1.67 billion dollar move to the upside right now. That's it. Nothing else happening since yesterday, except that we're moving a little bit up again, closing that Bollinger Bands, which is good. Meaning volatility is leaving the market, and we might get an explosive move. We're not sure if it's going to be to the upside or the downside yet. But again, that's usually what happens when volatility leaves the market, right? We get explosive moves. Now, on to Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance on the daily. Yesterday, losing dominance, 0.09% from an opening of 70.37, closing at 70.32. 0.09% move to the downside. Right now, moving down, still losing dominance, 0.21% from sitting at 70.17. So, yeah, it's good, man. I like to see this. I would like to see this drop much more. Now, on to Bitcoin. Price of Bitcoin, $7,322. And $7,320.21, I guess. Are we doing much from yesterday? No, we're still within this range, right? That's 7,429 and that's 7,199. Not a lot happening yet. Still neutral on the RSI, sitting at 49.93. Positive momentum starting to build. Right, a new positive momentum island, right, green. So high, lower high, lower high on that positive momentum. And also same thing happening with the RSI. So really nothing developing as far as divergence. Let's go into the 4 hour. As we called yesterday, this ended up developed by 5 in the morning. So we did end up developing this bullish divergence, right, on the 27th. Getting that nice pop to the upside right now. Yesterday, or in the morning, again, we got a sort of rest candle, right? And then we're starting to pump again. That's fine. We're still making positive momentum. Really nothing wrong with this yet. Higher than our previous high, and that is fine, but not higher than our major high, which is back here. Again, high, lower high, low in the positive momentum. High in the RSI, low in the RSI. Still sitting neutral on that RSI at 57.50. And really nothing else that would indicate price action to the downside right now. So let's go into the 1 hour. We might be getting exhaustion. Yes, we are. I was going to say we might be getting exhaustion on the RSI, and it looks like we are getting it. Now, high, right? Lower high. We kind of talked about this yesterday. No divergence here. Again, we just had this bullish divergence that developed at 5 in the morning, right? 5 in the morning candle for me. If you're in the eastern coast, you probably got the 4 in the morning. And then if you're in the Pacific, it was probably like 7 in the morning or something like that. Right. Sorry, no. If you're in the East Coast, this was 6 in the morning. And then if you were in the Pacific, this would have been like 3 in the morning or something along those lines. So I got a little bit twisted there with my time zones. What is happening? Well, higher lows, that's fine, right? Higher on here. Let's see this. 95. 1.1. So slightly higher also than here. So again, that's fine here. What I'm worried about is the upper part, right? Going from high to a higher high, but going much lower on that positive momentum. Now, do we have it on the RSI? Yes, it looks like we also have it on the RSI. from here to here, slightly down sloping as well. So again, potential price action to the downside, right? That's what we're looking at. Bearish divergence strong on the oscillators, right? MACD and RSI. So again, be careful with this. Tightness off the Bollinger Bands. We might get another explosive move. I'm not sure. Divergence right now would indicate that potentially to the downside. However, the volatility really doesn't really care for where the market wants to go. And it just explodes either way right now. Again, we're getting this turning slightly green, 0.01%. Negative still, even though it looks green. Targets to the downside right now would be the 20 MA after that, 7,199 or 7,200 area. And below that, 7,075. If this explodes to the upside, immediate targets, right? 7,429, and then after that, 7,531. That's what we would have to look at. Depending on how much the explosive movement is, right? Sitting bought on the RSI at 62.56. That's it for Bitcoin on today, right? Up until now. So let's go into Ethereum. Look at Ethereum on the daily. What is happening with Ethereum on the daily? Yesterday, losing a little bit of dominance. Sorry, 1 second, guys. There we go. Ethereum losing a little bit of dominance, 0.28% right now, gaining a little bit of dominance, 0.59%. Sitting at 7.41% of market cap. Again, really not too crazy about where Ethereum is sitting at for dominance. Wish it was much higher, same as for Ripple and the other coins, right? What's happening with the price, right? Still going up today. That's fine. Do we have anything here that is worrying? Not really high, lower high, right, on the RSI. Sorry, on the MACD histogram. That's fine. On the RSI, are we slightly higher now? Let me move this. Sorry, gotta move this out of the way real quick. No, still much lower here, so that's fine. We had this kind of divergence that developed here. Yeah, so had some sort of divergence that developed around this area, and that's fine. Let's see what else. So not much on the daily. Sitting sold still at 39.51. Price moving to the upside. Really nothing else. Let's go here, man. We were kind of creating divergence yesterday. We said we could undo it if this still pumps higher, right? Which is happening, and this price goes above this. Right now, it's still slightly below. Right now, you can see that there. However, you're still going up. So very, very slightly lower on that price right now. Just keep tracking this as it keeps on developing, because I'm pretty sure we are gonna probably negate it. Next candle is probably going to be crucial for this in the 4 hours, depending on where this one closes. If this one closes below this price over here, which is 128.81, which is where this was, 128.82. If we close above that, then this gets canceled and it doesn't play out. If we close below it, next candle should determine whether or not this is going to play out. We might start rounding down from here if we don't get that higher price coming in. Because of that hidden bearish divergence that we're having. We don't have it on the RSI, and that's fine. On the RSI, we're sitting at 57.48, which is neutral still, and that's pretty good. So let's go into the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, what is happening? High, lower high, higher high right now, right? We did make a higher high. Yes, we did. You can see it's over here. Right, and I'll take it from this one if you want, right? And even from this one, it's all the same. But from here to here, right? Higher, lower, right? Hidden, strong bearish divergence. Potential price action to the downside. You don't have it on your RSI. Now, if we were to take it from back here, which here we don't have well, this one is just 0, right? So it could still be all part of the same island. If you want to take it from all the way back here, you go all the way back here. You were also slightly higher, right? So again, you would still play out. And here, the only thing that would happen is that this divergence will also play out from here. So again, you would have strong bearish divergence if you were to take into account this major high back here. But if you want to take into account this more near divergence, this one here, you would not have that hidden bearish, that strong bearish, right? On the RSI, you would just have it on the MACD histogram and against the price. But that's it for this. I'll take it from here right now. I'm happy with it. It's from both, it's playing out, and in one of them I just have it against the RSI as well. And being that the sentiment is mainly bearish still in the market, it makes sense that we consider this on the RSI, right? So let's go into the into the dominance for Ripple, for XRP. What's happening with XRP dominance today? Gaining dominance 0.66%, sitting at 4.43% of market cap. Again, I want to see this above 5%. That's sure where it's best. Anywhere above 5 is good, and then above 10 much better, of course. What's happening with the price? Pumping to the upside, finally breaking the mid part of that downsloping channel. Now we have that 20 MA to look at. That is fine. Sitting neutral on the RSI at 40.10 and starting to make positive momentum. That is also fine. Nothing wrong from here to here, right? High, lower high, higher price, lower price. So that's all fine right now. Really not a lot happening with the market from yesterday until right now. So let's go and look at this, man. What else is going on here? We kind of talked about this yesterday, right? Divergence, bullish price action to the upside. I'm 27, not 2 a.m. Still pumping, really nothing too crazy going on. Tightness of the Bollinger Bands. I think we were calling that out yesterday around this candle, right? And then we're still moving to the upside. That's fine. Again, above that mid part of the channel. And higher on the RSI also. From this high to this high, we're not making a higher high like in Ethereum. And that is slightly breaking us to the downside. That's great. From here to here, we're also going slightly lower. And that is also fine as well. The only place where we might have it, right, would be against the RSI. The RSI hitting bought right now at 61.51, and this going slightly lower right now as well, right? So lower price, higher on the RSI, creating that hidden bearish divergence. Price continuation, we might start to stall around this area. If we keep on pumping, we need to get higher than whatever this price is at, right? And I'll tell you in a second, though. It's this one. So the closing was 1970. So if we get above 1970, we're fine. If we stay below it, we're going to have this hidden bearish divergence against the RSI. It might start to break down again. So let me make sure this is going to stay here on the 4-hour. And yes, it is. It's just going to go and play out on the daily as well. I'm just going to get rid of it on the daily real quick and move on to the 1-hour time frame. On the 1 hour, what's going on? We're getting exhausted, as you can tell. Very likely. I'm not sure if you can tell or not. But, you know, we're going from here to here, right? Higher. Going from here to here, right? Lower. And yes, I'll call it like this right now. It doesn't really matter too much for me. And then on the more immediate one, we'll be going from here to here, right? Why am I calling it like this? Well, because here on the longer time frame, you do have that bearish divergence just against the MACD histogram. And now I will correct it to point out the shorter divergence that you have that is also bearish, strong bearish, right? It's from here to here and from here to here. Again, and then more immediate where it would play out. So you have strong divergence from back here on the 26th until today, right? Price action to the downside, that's fine. Then you have it again from the 27th until today, right? Because that's when we actually got higher on that price. And then right now from this much shorter time frame over here to right now, and then here you would have it also with the RSI, and that's fine. We do have that bearish divergence, and we might start bringing it to downside. We're seeing that play out right now. And yeah, that's it for this, man. Let's yeah, nothing else I can see real quick. So let's go on to let's go to Litecoin, right? Again, sorry guys if I'm rushing through the stream today. I do have to get going pretty quick. I am going camping with my family. I told you guys that yesterday, and today again, and that's part of the reason why I was late. I am yeah, rushing for a bit. So sorry about this. There we go. Awesome. So let's go look at Litecoin dominance. Gaining a lot of dominance today, 4.27%. Very nice, sitting at 1.46% of market cap. Price of Litecoin, $43.24. Performing really, really good. We called this out the other day, right? We said it's performing extremely well. Yesterday we were up here, and when we were doing the stream, we kind of got a really nice pump here, man. Look, we're out here, down here, we got that nice pump as well. Down here, we got a slightly higher pump as well. We're calling for potential divergence, right? We didn't know if it was going to end up developing or not, but now we can tell that it's not, man. It's actually higher, going higher as well, right? And that all makes sense and is congruent with the market. So that hidden bearish got neutralized, and that's fine. Again, we kind of knew it could potentially happen. It was still developing, and that's why we said watch out for it. Now let's go into shorter time scales. Let's go into on the daily, nothing else happening, right? Just going higher. That's fine. Now the only place that we would have it is from here to here, right? From here to here, much higher, right? And from here to here, right? Much higher. So again, high, lower high, lower on the RSI, on the MACD, higher on the MACD, low on the RSI, higher on the RSI, creating hidden bearish divergence, potential price continuation. However, this still developing this positive momentum island. Like I said, keep an eye out for it, keep on tracking it as the day develops. If this gets higher than this price over here, 44.47, around that area, you're gonna negate it and you're not gonna have it. So let's go into the 4-hour time frame. This is from the 1 hour, I believe. Yeah, I think it's from the 1 hour. So I'll send this back to the 1 hour time frame and get rid of it on the daily. This thing was making noise on the daily, so that's fine. 1 hour, get rid of it on the daily. Same for this over here. Sorry for doing some cleanup here, but again, I want the charts to look nicer. That way you can see them when you're not here, right? So let's send this back to 1 hour and send this back to 1 hour as well. There we go, much cleaner now. Cool, so we're pumping to the upside, that's fine. Are we doing something against the previous one? Let's see, man. Yes, we are. This was 31, this is 31. It's more or less equal, right? Here. Just moving sideways on that price, there we go. And you're going higher from here to here. So again, you're creating a type of bearish divergence. You'll just be making, sorry, we're not. No, we are. Sorry, yeah, we are. Type C, sorry, class 3 week bearish divergence. That's the one we're making right now. Good. So we do have that going on. This is from the 4 hours. Yeah, this divergence here. Sorry. So again, this still being there and also having it, really not having it on the other side. I thought we had it on the other side for a second, but now 69.08 here. I think we're above. Yeah, 70.27. Again, hitting overbought here on the RSI. So higher price, that's fine. Higher on the RSI, lower on the MACD histogram, higher price. Again, that divergence of the lines creating that strong bearish divergence, potential price action to the downside. Right, sorry, same height on the MACD, right? So we call it 31 right here and 31 right here, so that's fine. Again, one of the lines going flat, the other one's starting to diverge, opposite diverge like that, and you know, that's what we got going on right now. That's it for this in the 4 hours. Let's go into the 1 hour. Now this from the 4 hours is showing up here. Ain't that great? Sorry about this. Gotta do a little bit more cleanup real quick. There we go. 4 hours. 4 hours. Awesome. Now we were calling this divergence, right? Potential price action to the downside. We got that small break. That was fine. We're here on the stream. We started pump again, and that's fine. I mean, really nothing to worry about here because we're still creating divergence, and to here we created divergence again, right? And right now from this previous island even to this island, we're still going much lower, right? And you're going much higher again, creating that divergence as well. You don't have it on the RSI. You kind of killed it on the RSI, and that's fine. I'm just worried about the stuff that's playing right now against the MACD histogram and potential price action to the downside, right? That's it for this, man. Yeah, that's all that we have going on right now. But again, if Bitcoin pumps, this is going to pump, and I don't think Bitcoin has that much bearish stuff going for it. I can't remember if we called. Yeah, we did call something bearish. Waiting for it to keep on developing, and I'm going to jump onto the Binance, and that's gonna be the stream for today, guys. Again, sorry about rushing through stuff, but I really gotta get going here. So right now, price still going up 1.50%, sitting at 1.12% market cap. That is fine. Price of Binance $13.66. Now what's going on? We were down here when we were doing the stream last night. Now we managed to bump a little bit higher. That's fine. This not much movement on the RSI or on the MACD histogram. That's fine. Again, slightly lower than our previous high, right? And again, you still have that hidden bearish divergence that we're watching out for and tracking. So just keep on tracking this as it keeps on developing. Nothing else happening on the daily. Let's go into the 4 hours. Let's see, against the previous high back here. Yes, we're also, right, high, lower high, high, lower on that RSI as well. And also, sorry, on the MACD histogram, and also slightly lower on the RSI, I believe. 64.05 and 63, so yeah, slightly lower still. Nothing else happening on the 4 hours, so I'm gonna go into the 1 hour. And then this was showing up on the 4 hours, and I can remember seeing it there, so I'll just make sure it just stays here on the 1 hour. Confine it to here, and same here, confine it to the 1 hour, and that's fine. There we go. Awesome. So we had divergence, right? Bullish, price action to the upside. We got it to play out nicely. Still bouncing off that 20 simple moving average, which is good. Now let's see on the shorter term, we're creating bearish divergence, right, from here to here, going higher and going lower, right, on the MACD. On the RSI, we don't have it. We're going higher still. So right now, the only thing that we have to look forward to is this potential strong bearish divergence on Binance, which could potentially break this price to the downside. And we have that on Binance. I believe we had it on Litecoin as well, on a much larger time frame. On Ripple, we also have it. On Ethereum, we kind of have it against back here. Also on the shorter time scale, right, from here to here, we're still going lower, even though we're going higher. It'll be this one here on Ethereum, from here to here, and from here to here, right? So again, don't have it on the RSI on that shorter time scale. That's what I'm calling it from back here on Ethereum. And then on Bitcoin as well, right? We do have this divergence going on. And that's it, man. That's it for this. I really wish I could say a lot more about the market, but we don't have much else going on. Guys, that's going to be it for today. It's still early. Sorry, used to doing the stream at night. So it's 2 p.m. for me. I gotta get going. I gotta be at... We're gonna go camping with the family and then some friends. And I gotta be at my friend's house in about half an hour or so. So I gotta get going, guys. Again, thank you for watching. If you like what we do, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you're notified when we go live. And if you'd like the content that we produce and you believe in it, share it with your friends, with your family, with your coworkers. Let them know that we are here. This is Instead of Crypto. I'm your host, Martin. This has been a pleasure being with you today. And I hope to see you again tomorrow night for a edition of the Instead of Crypto. I'm not sure what time it's going to be. I'm not sure if it's just going to be the news or the news and the technicals. Just the technicals or just the news and the technicals. Depends on what time I get in tomorrow night and how tired I am from the camping trip. That's going to be all for tonight, guys. Again, I appreciate you guys showing up today. Thank you for watching. And if you like what we do, you know what to do. All right, that's going to be it for tonight. This last stream, I can't get it to reload, man. 1 second. That's awkward. My stream has ended. Overlay. It's not really loading for some reason. So I'm not gonna have an ending screen today, guys. This is gonna be it. For some reason, it's looking like this. See, it's really not loading the overlay, even though it was loading it for the starting soon, which is a little bit awkward. So no end stream or end screen today. I will put the be right back. Or actually, I won't even put the be right back. That's gonna be it for tonight, guys. If you like what we do, you know what to do. I'll just leave the music on and I guess the mic off, and I'm out.